Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumped in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using his legs, it's Mason. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Hokies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Boilermakers will crank up the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple of yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Purdue. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job, giving him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Inside the 45. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the 1st down.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Boilermakers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Home court on fourth down. The marker is at the 1-yard line. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Boilermakers. Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Boilermakers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Harris. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Purdue. Still no answer for this offense. They're setting out to try a PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Tech offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in this playoff game, no adjustments.
Looks right for a quick completion. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of...
And it's intercepted.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The shotgun handoff here. breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Caught over the middle. It's Mason. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Hokies pick up enough yardage for a first down. Gibby decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. Defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Going to try to use his legs here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why are you going to allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First down, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. One more first down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Purdue.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring it down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. How pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw yet again. He's escaping the pocket now. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Boilermakers will line up to kick it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Strap in for this exciting finish. The offense has one last drive with time ticking away. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The sure hands. It's Mason. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
About time. This is a guy that I thought would be able to make some big plays against his secondary. Night game, prime time, make a big play, and he finally does here late in the game.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Purdue.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. No press here. The defense backing away. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. In Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.